The information just published the latest on OpenAI's financials. What we've learned is that OpenAI is projecting revenue of roughly $284 billion in 2030. That's an increase of roughly 40% since its last forecast last summer. The consumer ChatGPT business is the company's largest revenue driver. This includes subscriptions as well as its ads business that it just started testing this year. Alongside that, the company also generates revenue from its B2B sales of its ChatGPT and agents, its API model, API sales, as well as newer product lines such as its hardware business. But higher revenue also means higher costs, mostly around computing. The company is reporting roughly $665 billion to train and run its AI models between now and 2030. That also means an increase in cash burn. The company expects it to be roughly $100 billion more than it previously expected. And the company won't actually be cash flow positive till 2030, when it expects to generate roughly $40 billion in cash. We also reported on the company's gross margins. Last year, the company had roughly 33% in gross margins, as compared to the year prior when it had 40%, so that's a drop of roughly 7%. However, the company expects its gross margins to rise to roughly 60 plus by the end of the decade. This also indicates why the company is raising so much money. Even though the company has roughly $40 billion in cash at the end of last year, the company is actually in talks to raise $100 billion plus from investors like Nvidia, Amazon, SoftBank, and others. These financials are also particularly interesting as the company prepares to lay the groundwork to go public as soon as the fourth quarter this year.